Alright, time to start my trip to visit my brother in Canada again. Right, I believe it's in Ontario. So we're gonna go all the way to the east side, past Niagara Falls. And as you can see, our first stop, we're starting with only 17%. And we're gonna arrive at our first charging station with around 1% of charge. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a fire over there over the hill. Oh no. Here's the fire that I saw on the way to Sacramento. The hill was on fire, look at that. The fire trucks are going. The fire trucks are going to try and put it out. I don't know how they'll do it. It's in the middle of the hill. Okay, we're at 0% and we have 1 mile to go. Should be fine. I've seen people drive it on 0% for several miles, so should be good. Tracy Boulevard coming up. The 0% was a lie. We're slowing down and now we have 1%. Alright, for the experiment, I got it to say 0. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see how quick it charges. Alright, unplug this. Oh, push the button. But that 0 was just barely 0, so it's actually closer to 1%. Anyways, we'll plug it in, wait for it to start. And let's see our charge speed. Alright. It's going to take a while to ramp up. You can see it's 1:20 a.m. I'll be back when it's at its, hopefully it gets to 300 kilowatt charge speed. Alright, a minute later, you can see we're already at 2% and the charge speed is increasing. Says it'll take 45 minutes to get to 80%. What if I go to 100? An hour and 15 minutes it says. So from 0 to 100, hour and 15 minutes. Alright, we're currently at 317 kilowatt charging speed and 318, and this thing is saying that the charge rate is limited by the charging station, so it's probably not going to go any higher than that. 309, 310. Oh, it's going. It's going. Alright, you can see 2 minutes in, we're at 5%. Oh, now it's 305. 303, it's going down. You can see how quickly the charge rate dropped. Now it's 288. So, yeah, we're at 9% now. I'm only going to charge to 80. I don't need to charge to 100. It's also not good for the battery. It's actually not good to drain to 0, but I just wanted to do it as an experiment to see how fast it will charge now that we have these faster 325 kilowatt hour charge or kilowatt charging stations. But yeah, you can see it's dropping down. I'll be back when it drops to 250, so you can see at what percent it makes sense to just go to a 250 kilowatt charger. Alright, as you can see, we're at 249 kilowatts. So if you're charging starting at 20%, you might as well just charge a 250 kilowatt charger. Won't make much difference. You can see it's only been 6 minutes since we started charging, and yeah, we're already dropping below 250 kilowatt. 21%. Alright, 40 minutes to go. Alright, so it's 35 minutes remaining. It said that about a minute ago, but anyways, here you go, 29%. Alright, and that's been about 9 minutes for 30% charge. Alright, as you can see, we're down to 166 kilowatt charging speed. We're at 38%, and it's been, when we start again? 20? So 13 minutes. Alright, 29 minutes in, we're at 65%, and it says 13 minutes remaining. So there you go, we're now charging at 90 kilowatts, much slower, 89 now. So yeah, what's that, 30, so 30, 40, so 42 minutes total. 1 minute remaining, we're at 79%, so charging 85 kilowatts, and it looks like it took about, what, 40 minutes, okay? And this is showing battery almost full, so charging at expected rate, so yeah, it's slower because it's almost full. Alright, and we're done. Time to continue. Let's just unplug, dock it back in there, and let's go. Alright, made it to the first charging station in Auburn, California after reaching my parents in Sacramento. I did a little extra stop because I had to get my other chargers from my brother and he was somewhere in the area, so yeah. We're here. There's these big charging thingies here. Oops, this charging stall is broken. We gotta find another one. Alright, hopefully we're charging now. It said these 4 are broken. Okay, we're charging. You can see it says 40 minutes to continue. Do we need to charge that much? These 4 were all broken, but there's one more there. Okay, as you can see, we're going up to Reno and then Fenley up to there. 189 miles, so I think it's all up a mountain, so that's why we need to charge so much. Okay, we have enough charge, 62%. Where is this? 132 miles, we'll have 11%. Alright, let's unplug. Sometimes it chooses different charging spots randomly for whatever reason. I don't know why, but anyways, let's go. Alright, going up the mountains. My ear already popped for some reason. We didn't even go up that high. Look at all the trees. Okay, eating some yummy garlic bread. Continuing up the mountains. For some reason the GPS wanted me to take this small road. I don't know why. We're following the freeway or highway or whatever that is right there. I don't know why. I think it wants to show us the shopping areas. Let's see, for some reason it just left to go back on. We're going back on 80 East. I don't know what the point of that was. Going back on 80 East. Go. I don't know if it thought there was going to be some traffic or what, but the Rock Mountain formations. See the mountains here, going towards Tahoe now. The lake all the way over there in the distance. In the mountains, oh no. Rainbow Road right now. See, there's Rainbow Lodge down there. I missed the sign though. Rainbow Lodge over there. Oh, there's another sign. Go, we're on Rainbow Road. Passing California Customs. That's the agriculture border, I think, to prevent. But we don't have to do anything because we're leaving California. They only don't want stuff coming in. They don't care about stuff going out. There's a little snow up there still. Just a little bit. See the river down there. Sorry, 35 miles, 31 minutes to the next supercharger. We'll arrive with around 7%. There's a petroleum oil refinery or something. Racing the train. These rocks are weird, like purplish, pinkish, orangey, yellow. Okay, we're here, 7%. I think it's a restaurant. Let's plug in. Where there's a Walmart across the street over there, far away. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Chinese restaurant, Silverado Casino, and Red. Sorry, I'm probably moving the camera around too fast. Tractor Supply store over there. Yep. Okay. It's charging at 256 kilowatt at a 256 kilowatt charging, or 250 kilowatt charger. So it's charging faster than the normal max of the charger. Not bad. It says 40 minutes to continue. What? Depends where we're stopping because there's different chargers along the way. Went back to 30 minutes remaining, 128 miles to go, and you can see all the stops we're gonna have to make. And this was in one of the bathrooms. Oops, we stayed too long. My dad was watching the show and then I wasn't paying attention to the charge percentage. Time to go. Okay, time to go. Speed limit here is 80 miles an hour. 80. Usually that's only in Texas. The desert of Nevada, the mountain. Only these little shrubs are here. Look, the camera picks up the, what do you call that? It looks like there's water in the distance. Yep, from the air, making it look like water's on the road. All the chickens. Turkey? No. Yeah. Okay, we're here. There's a big casino there, Mexican restaurant. Dos Amigos. Let's see, 12%. Oh, they have a restroom outside. Okay, we're at 12%. It's 6:10 p.m. And yeah, we were going fast. The speed limit was 80, so I was doing 80 plus. And see, 581 watt hours per mile. Oh no, this is a slow 150 kilowatt. Are they all that? Those look thinner. Hold on. Okay, this one has a trash can here. And some people don't know, but this thinner wire is the faster charger. There's a 250 kilowatt charger. You should have went the other way. Now I have to go through the charger. So the smaller ones are 250 kilowatt. The thicker wires are actually 150 kilowatt. And they actually share the charge between the stalls. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Alright, so we're going to charge up. And then we're going to continue the trip. We're going to also get some food ready. I'm not hungry, so my parents will eat, but I'm not. Anyways, here you can see. It's going to speed up, but an hour remaining to continue the trip. Our next stop is how far? 176 miles. That's why it wants us to charge up almost to 80 or maybe higher. We'll see. Right, so we're going to have to wait here an hour. Charge it up, we'll eat, and we'll continue. You can see the electricity meter. What's that? 18.28.14? What is that? Total kilowatt hours. Okay, so the total kilowatt hours was, where'd it go? Go back. Go back. They need a thing that you can switch it faster. I don't know what this 622.25, is that the date? Today's the 22nd of June. I don't know what this 1828.38 is. What is that? And is they've used 31,746 kilowatt hours, or kilowatts. Let's check how much charge, how fast the car is charging now. We are charging, oh, it slowed down, 133 because we're already at 53 kilowatt hours. I mean 53%. Sorry, and we're also cooking stuff in the back now. So we'll get to the next charger with 4% if we start now. It actually chose a closer one. Why is it doing that? I want the far away one. This charging station's nice. It has a bathroom right outside. It says it's closed, but it's a lie. It's open, it works fine. So yeah, anyways, let's go. So here's our dinner. My dad modified the soup my friend's mom made. Added some vegetables we had because we couldn't leave it, it would get rotten. And then we added hard-boiled egg. I already ate it. I'll show you a picture of what I had in there, but it was good. Sitting. I brought that little portable chair / toilet table thing. My mom has her cane chair, and here's we cook it with that. Oh, you can see it's 7:05. We're already at 95%. I'm just gonna unplug it because I don't want to charge to 100. It's not good for the battery. Alright, we're at 95% as I showed earlier, 7:16 p.m. We're going to try and make it to this charger in Wells, Nevada. It's 175 miles away, so let's see, 8% it says we'll arrive with. This map looks like we're on another planet. Look at this. Where are we? We found water on the other planet. We left the Earth, now we're on Mars. Look at that solar farm over there. All the solar. So much. about to go through the tunnel as well.
Train tunnel doesn't have light.
Yep, train tunnel's just in the dark. Okay, we're exiting for the charger. We're at 5%. 0.3 miles to go. You can see 561.4 watt hours per mile. Because the speed limit is now 80, I've been going around 85, sometimes around 90. Okay, we're here. Dunkin' Donuts, Sinclair. Across the street, Kanoko. I wonder if that price is right. $3.29? That's cheap. For cash price. That's still cheap. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and plug in. That's gas price. So gas is cheap now. There's the dinosaur that Sinclair is known for. Plug in. It's a 250 kilowatt charger. And we're going to go ahead and use the restroom. This charge will probably be here for another 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, it was saying 50 minutes. I don't know why it keeps trying to go to this really close by one. But we're going to go to this 162.2 miles away, so we're probably going to need to charge to around 80 or so. I'm going to up it. Oops, why did I do that? I didn't mean to unlock it. Charge again, stop it. Okay, keep going. So we're going to let it charge, and yeah, we're probably going to charge again to around 90 something or so. Alright, see you guys later. A little time to do some scrubbies. This one's at a gas station. The scrubbies aren't working too well though, so I don't know, I just scrubbed it a little. Hopefully it's better, and then I'm just going to use the windshield wiper washer fluid to scrub off the rest. I'm too lazy to squeegee the whole window. Okay, let's squeegee it. There's still the poopy stuck to it. We need warmer weather. It's too cold, so it's not dissolving it. Oh, it's 50 degrees outside right now. We're already charged up to 46% and an hour remaining if I charge to 100. It looked too gross, so I decided to squeegee it some, but it's still gross. Alright, we're at 94%, 10:25 p.m. We're going to continue our trip, 173 miles to Salt Lake Supercharger. Cybertruck is now over 40,000 miles, 40,045 miles. Alright, we made a quick stop at this bathroom to move stuff so my dad could lay down, and then my mom's gonna sit there. And we'll continue on to Salt Lake City, Utah.